Hello everyone, welcome to Katharine's Creatures. This is a series where I get to talk a little bit about and touch base upon various mythological beings, and the like, pulled from lore worldwide. And I always like to preface by saying that I am not a linguist, so I do apologize in advance if I mispronounce anything. And today I want to talk about a particular creature. This was one that was recommended. This one is called by the quote-unquote scientific name Cadborosaurus wilsey. And Cadborosaurus, nicknamed Caddy, is a type of cryptid. One of these creatures that a lot of people claim they have seen sightings of, but as far as the scientific community is concerned, there's never been enough viable proof to say that it currently exists or it has existed. And so, this creature is another one of the aquatic types of cryptids. There are a number out there, and witnesses have claimed over the span of 200 years, have very similar descriptions for this one potential creature, I should say. Witnesses have described the caddy, saying that it resembles a serpent, so this kind of elongated form with vertical coils or humps in tandem behind its kind of horse-shaped head. Has a long neck, and again, that kind of long body. It's paired with, they said, small elevating front flippers and either a pair of rear flippers or something that's kind of like the flippers fused together to create a webbed hind, almost tail-like appendage that helps propel it through the water. But in all regards, a very strange creature indeed. And as I said, nicknamed the caddy, several people in the scientific community have spent a lot of time trying to, again, prove or disprove this creature exists. They've looked at a whole number of animals that have been brought forth with the claim that this is the Cadborosaurus, though none of these creatures exactly fall into this strikingly unique description that the witnesses claim to have. The names of a couple of these scientists are Dr. Paul LeBlanc, who is the director of Earth and Ocean Sciences in UBC, and Dr. Edward Blausfield, who is a retired chief zoologist of the Canadian Museum of Nature. And they've both taken upon themselves to kind of look and almost disprove the fact of the Cadborosaurus' existence. And so far, the animals that have been brought to them in claims in some way, shape, or form that they may be the Cadborosaurus have been a whole range of pretty much all the sorts of elongated creatures, including conger eels, humpback whales, elephant seals, oarfish, and a whole bunch of others. Now, there is no known match between what was brought to them and the exact description of that's based on these sightings. In history, some of the sightings, because again, it spanned a couple hundred years, there have been native sightings and descriptions of the quote-unquote Cadborosaurus that have appeared traditionally throughout the Alaskan area. And in those kind of lore legends, they say that pretty much the caddy will move from the Vancouver area and travel northward when the waters are warm. Sorry, I had to check my notes on that one. And they have actually, the Inuit population has been known to kind of put the image of this creature on their canoes in order to kind of ward the actual animal away from them when they're in the water. Now, because a whole variety of different native peoples kind of believe or have believed in the past of this quote-unquote Cadborosaurus, there are a variety of native names for it depending on the particular population. I'll put some of them down below for you to look at if you would like. And again, over the span of like a couple hundred years, there have been up to around 300 recorded sightings of this creature. And they range from Deep Cove in the Sechelt Inlet, hopefully I pronounced that right, in the Sechelt Peninsula, all the way to the San Francisco Bay in California. Along with that, there was supposedly in 2009 some video footage taken, and the people who took this video footage, it lasted several minutes and displayed some kind of, strange animals, and they claimed it was an adult and possibly some young Cadborosauruses in the water. A clip of that footage was filmed in some kind of Discovery Channel show. Also, there have been at least 9 cases of animal carcasses that have washed up between 1930 and 1963, all of which were claimed to be proof that the Cadborosaurus existed. And there also, along with that, have been 2 times in history where reports of a live capture happened, one in 1968 and another in 1991. Both of those reports of capture, the people who have brought either the juvenile or the adult, and they returned those creatures to the water, so there was no physical proof that those animals actually were captured and that they existed. So who knows? What do you think? Now, if you have any questions about this or anything else, please post them in the comments below or join or message me on any of my other socials. And until next time, everyone, skål.